Carlton Town TV, sponsored by Aerocon. We're here at the Brackenmore Stadium after Carlton Town's 2-0 win away at Stocksbridge Park Steels this afternoon with the Carlton Town first team manager Mark Harvey. Mark, Carlton Town's first ever win at Stocksbridge Park Steels. You must feel rather pleased this afternoon.
Well, definitely. I mean, me and Tom were just saying at the final whistle, I think it's the first time we've ever won here as managers as well. So it's been a bit of a bogey ground for us. And I did say to their manager at the end of the game, I think it's the first time we've ever took any points off here. Because we seem to just suffer against them. But no, it was a great performance. I think we started a bit sluggish. Eased his way into the game, took the lead, and I think at half time it was probably a tight game, but I think we was the team creating most of the better chances. And then second half we defended resolute and looked good on the counter attack, and what a great goal by Liam to secure the points.
We had a kind of joke on the way up, but a kind of joke with some history to it. Every time we come here, it's windy and it's really, really difficult conditions to play football. Today, it's quite benign, pitch is looking really good, and that clearly suited the way we are playing at the moment. You agree?
Yeah, well, obviously the way we play, we like a big pitch and we like a nice surface. I think the lads were saying that it was a little bit soft, but like I've said before, we can't criticise anybody's playing surface.
Yeah.
And with the space out there, it definitely suits us. It gives us space for wide players and fast players to break out as well, and I think we handled the game really well today as a team, that's make no bones about it. Stocksbridge are a very good side on a very good run. They've not conceded goals in the last 6-7 games, and today I don't think Felix has really had a save to make of any note. Dealt with a few crosses. And fair play to us, I think. We deserved the win in the end.
And talking of the defence, before we talk about the goals, missing Dan Brown today, always going to be a key player missing. But Loz came in, and I mean, one thing we can say about the strength of the squad is that we didn't really notice on the pitch that Dan Brown wasn't playing for us today.
No, and to be fair to Loz, I mean, Loz has been very patient. Obviously, he had the injury. Yeah. He's been patiently waiting for his chance, and he came on in the first half last week against Ferriby and never put a foot wrong. So, we didn't expect any different really, and I think Loz and Dean looked as solid as Dean and Dan, and like I say, it's fair play to the strength of the squad.
And either side of them, I thought today, I mean, Charlie Carter plays well virtually every week, but I thought him and Duro today in particular looked really, really solid in those full-back positions.
Yeah. Charlie's 9 out of 10 every week at the minute, and Duro, we spoke to him before the game, saying, look, concentrate, Duro can do some fantastic things and some crazy things, and today he cut out the crazy things, and he had a great game, and it all helps the other team. But I don't think it could be critical of anybody today. I think everybody put a shift in, everybody wanted it, and we got it.
As I say, in the first half, quite an even game, I thought, but we kind of imposed ourselves towards the end of the half, and it was a lovely corner for the goal from Sarge from Lamin. The first one had been cleared, but then it was almost unsavable once he put that ball in that spot.
Yeah, well, it was kind of a poor corner, the first one, but we got away with it and got a second corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great ball, and Sarge he does that quite a lot, doesn't he? Over the last few years, he just pops up, and he always seems to get a free header and buries it, and I felt like we deserved it, but the game was in the balance at half time. I felt like we deserved the lead. Good, yeah.
The second goal in the game was always going to be crucial, but I thought second half performance, a bit like last week against Ferriby, a bit like we played against Belper, it was a really, really solid showing by Carlton.
Yeah. To a man, literally. I mean, we're outsiders to make the playoffs, but everybody's digging in, and why ever we keep winning, we keep believing, and to a man, everybody's putting a shift in week in, week out. It's hard to get subs on because everybody's playing so well, and the strength of our bench is phenomenal. But obviously Ollie Clark's took a bit of a knock today, so we'll see where he is, and it might open the door for somebody to get a game Tuesday as well.
I'll mention Ollie briefly, because hopefully I'll have a chat with him before we go. He made his 100th appearance for Carlton last week. Just before he went off today, he made a really crucial headed clearance from, I think it was a free kick that had been half cleared and a shot from them. And he worked very hard today, do you think?
Yeah, Ollie's a great player, particularly when he gets on the ball, and sometimes he beats himself up if he's giving it away. But players like Ollie and Nat and now Davey, we want them on the ball because they can do that little bit of magic and open something up. And Ollie again superb again today. But it's hard to single people out because everybody was so good.
I am going to single someone out just now, and a little bit of magic. Liam. That second goal, I mean, absolutely superb play. Proper centre forward play, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we've been drilling it into Liam for a few weeks now. Look, you need to get hold of the ball. You need to, and I thought today was magnificent, and he did get hold of the ball, and it gets us up the pitch. When he holds the ball, it gets we've got lads running onto him, and it gets up the pitch. And I think the second goal, if I remember right, I think he headed it onto himself.
Yeah.
I think he went for the header, flicked it on, and nobody was there, so he run and got it himself. And
beat the full back and just powered it.
Oh, fantastic finish. And that shows what he's capable of. And he needs to push on and do it more and more and more. And then we've got a top striker on his hands.
So you mentioned briefly the playoffs there. We're still 10 points adrift. We seem to be permanently 10 points adrift no matter what we do. Is it still on the cards, Mark? Is it there for us?
All we can do is win our games. That's all we can do. The rest is up to them. They've got the lead, but we're closing in on more and more teams. We've got 2 games in hand, which clearly we've got to win. But if we win the 2 games in hand on everybody above us, then it's 4 points, and then who knows? And so we say it's theirs to lose, and it's ours to just keep breathing down the necks and see what happens. But I'll guarantee you now, none of them will want to play us if we get in the playoffs.
And so finally this March, we're off tonight. Ollie went off today. Is he a doubt for Tuesday, or do we not know? It's too early to say.
It's too early to say. Knowing Ollie, he'll probably be fine, but we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, well, thanks as always, Mark. Great performance today. First ever win here. Really pleased. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.